Hi everyone, so I don't know what part this is now, 7 possibly. I'm just going to do some finishing touches, just add in some ephemera and things like that to this, and just a little bit of a chat really. So I've got some printables. This is from one of my kits over on my website, which is called French Ephemera. This is from TaylorMade Journals. There's 4 of them. I've got a bundle of stuff here. Some of it I printed out, some of it I had already printed out. I've got the videos on some of the things that I made here, and that's what I done. If you watch my policy envelope, I just tied, I'm going to sort that out a little bit more. That just weighs it down, because that's like a metal. It's not really that heavy, but for paper it is. Because I decorated the front, it looked stupid with that coming all the way around to wrap around there again. So I put these little dangles on. Okay, right. Gonna get some paper clips wherever they are. Still got a big pile of mess. Just gonna keep them open because I'm gonna need them. Right, let's move some of this out of the way now. Just kind of showing you what I've got to add in. What I'm going to do first is fold some of these. Don't know if I'm going to fold some of them that way. Possibly. That'll do. So I'm going to fold these and then just set them to one side. That's how I normally work. Like I said, this is from my French Ephemera kit, which you can find in my shop. I always forget I've got these. It's because I use everyone else's. I like everyone else's. These were like original French pieces, and I scanned them. Whoops. So I hope everyone is good, and I've got the playlist for this journal, which is obviously using the freebies, which is that. I think I'm going to do 2 that way. Might actually do all of them that way. Yeah, I shall. So you'll find links below to my coffee shop where you can check out the freebies if you want them. Might not be your cup of tea, but they're there if you want them. Right, this I'm going to do like a tri-foldy thing. So I'm going to get my paper trimmer, which has got a scoring blade on it. So my journal, the wider, all the pages are different sizes, so we'll do 3 1/4 with that, I think. So I'm just going to score 3 1/4 a couple of times on here to give me a trifold. And this is the Stampin' Up trimmer, which you can't get the blades for anymore. I always do that. It's just because I was doing it for so long. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, we'll have to trim that down. That was what I meant to do. Silly. I keep all these because then I glue them all together, like there and there, and then I make ruffles with them when I've got loads, when I've got like a mile long of it. Alright, yeah, that's the Stampin' Up trimmer that is discontinued, and you can't get, obviously, there might be universal blades out there that it's a bit squished there, that might fit it, but I don't know about them. So I'm going to do some edge punching on that, I think. Maybe I'll just do a corner punch for a change, because the the corner, the decorative one that I've got makes quite a bit of racket. So I'll just round these off. And I might stamp on them, or stencil actually. So yeah, this is part 7 of just finishing off this journal. Go on you go. You can use any corner rounder. Right, where is, I'm going to have to stretch over to get my stencils because they're hooked up in front of me. So this one was one I got from Temu, and it's actually for a cake, but you know what, it works well with this. It was from the cake, it just showed up. I didn't go looking for it or anything, but there is some nice stencils for cakes that you could literally use for crafting. And stencil's a stencil, isn't it? So we got that. I'm just going to do it on the front of each of them. Try and straighten them up a little bit. Right, we'll just kind of go around the edges of that. It's just additional writing space. Boring part, that is the inking up. You don't have to ink up if you don't like that sort of thing. So whilst I've been crafting on and off all day, I somehow seemed to gather quite a lot of tomatoes in my fridge. It's just one of them that's like, tomatoes is like a staple thing in this house. I've got to have tomatoes. I have them with a lot of stuff. Anyway, I've looked, and because we've had barbecues and things, I've bought extra, and really I've got so many. So I think when I've done all this tonight or this evening, I'm going to go in and make some tomato chutney or tomato pickle, whatever you want to call it, because I thought, well, I've got everything that to make it, so I might as well. That's if I don't go in and sit on the sofa and fall asleep. Right, so this is how I normally work. I just start paper clipping things in, and I can go back through and I can change it. I change it if I need to. So we shall do that. Right, I've got loads and loads of bits actually. I've got some little postcards here. These are from one of ARTYmaze's kits called, is it Butterfly in Blue, I think? So we'll pop a little postcard in there. I'm going to put some trim on there, so I'll do that. Where is my glue? There it is. Oh, I forgot to put the lid on it again. What am I like? Still coming out. Need to put quite a bit on there. I don't mind using, I've got Fabri-Tac, but don't mind using the tacky glue. It does the same thing, just takes a little bit longer to dry. So we'll put that on there. There we go. Got that from Temu. I normally buy that from eBay in the UK, and it's normally here like in like 3 to 4 days. I bought a load of it from Temu when it was here in 7 days. So and it was much cheaper. Much cheaper. Right, so we got some of that. Some other. Might not do that. We'll pop that here. And right, something needs to go behind there as well, which I think I'll put that. And we've got these. And I'll just pop a little paper clip up there because that kind of keeps it in place. And got another one there. Oh, do you know what? I did find something to put on there, and then I think I've accidentally put it back into that big tub, which is silly me. Yeah, I think I have. Right, so this is what I do. I just keep kind of go backwards and forwards. That's just how I do things. Like, everybody's different. Some people do a page at a time. Well, not me. It's not how I work. We've got some ephemera there. I think that's from one. I don't know who that's from actually. I'm not even going to guess. We shall put her there. Got a video on her made these tags. So we have her there. Got a tag in there. We've got something in there. We need to put something in here. So we've got these. These are from ARTYmaze. And then we have that. Will that fit in? It will. Alright, let's jump over here. So I've done that. Got a tag in there. And that there. I like that one. Where should we put that? We will pop that there. Maybe down there, like so. Put a tag in there. That's a freebie from my shop as well, my coffee shop. So I tend to put all my my thingies. I tend to put all my freebies over on my coffee shop. This was made from a masterboard, and she'll pop that. We'll pop that there. Yeah, I made them the other week when I done some masterboards. And what did I do with that one? That's there, isn't it? So we'll put this one here. And we shall we pop, we'll pop that tag there with the paper clip. As you can see, it's getting a bit bulky now. Then I'll go back again and I will see what I can think I need to. Do I need to do that? Do I do it that side? Maybe I can do it that way. I am going to do it that way. Then I can add something either side of that. If I have anything, yes I do. We've got that tag. That is, again, that's a freebie over on my coffee shop. And that is as well. But I'm going to put one of them there because we've got a few of them. We'll obviously leave some pages for writing, like visible for writing. Right, I've got a double tag somewhere. That is it there. That's from the Butterfly and Blue kit from ARTYmaze. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that in and over there. Obviously you can have it that way. we'll have that there. I've got tons. Oh, let's not forget these. Should we keep them like that? There we go. And maybe I'll put the other one further back here. And I didn't put anything in them because obviously when at the time this is finished, when I've added everything or as much as I can, this will be quite chunky, and you want to be able to put your own stuff in there because obviously this will be going into my shop, and you can see how chunky that was. I mean, it was like that a minute ago and now it's like sitting like that. These are ARTYmaze from, they're a freebie, I think. Yeah, they are. Should we put that in there? Oh no, no, I want to see her. Got another one of these. Does that go there? Yes. And we've got a tag there as well. I'll probably do some other things off camera as well, but I just want to show you kind of how I work with, like how I do things, because I get asked all the time. I like watching how other people do things. So this side is getting pretty chunky. Put something in here. We've got this tag. That's from one of ARTYmaze's kits, and it's called, it's a cluster 4, I think, cluster kit 4. I think that's what it's called. And we'll put that in there as well. Right, I think we need to maybe put a little tag in there, shall we? I'll probably have to go in and put some, see now I kind of wish I had done that long ways, that would have sat better in there. Let's see if it's going to make much difference. There we go. Is it going to go in? Yes, it is. And then that can sit in there. I'll come back in and put little bits on them. Maybe bring that up a little bit higher. I'll push that down a little bit lower, one of the two. Because this tag is from, it's a freebie. I will have everything linked below, just in case you're watching this and you haven't watched any of the other 7 videos that I've done in connection with this journal. Right, let me see. Well, kind of would be nice to throw in another one of these, but I don't want to just throw it in for the sake of throwing it in. Just because I've printed 4 off, might not need it. Might not need it. Should we put that there? Could maybe put another one of them in there. That's the little half page. And what do we have here? There we go. So I need to put some trim on somewhere. Here I shall do it. So I'm just going to use this again. I want to make sure I've got plenty on there because the crocheted trim is obviously a little bit thicker. See how that's filling out nicely. I will put some eyelets in this for a closure, which I need to find them. Oh, there we are. I just keep them in the little bags in a little dish with a lid on it. You can hear my squeaky chair. If you don't have like one of these crocodiles, you can buy the eyelet setters and things like that on eBay, Amazon, all sorts of places. Right, so that fell out from somewhere. Where did that come from? Where did I put it? Did I put it there? Did the actual... put it back there. Oops, that's, see, now that's come off now. Silly me. There we go. I don't know where that come from or where I put it on. I'll know when I watch the video back. I think it was probably in here. Oh yeah, the paper clip's still on it, so it probably was here. There we go. Just push that down there. I might just tie, because this is a really long one. When it needs shipping, I don't want things dangling out of it. So just tie a bow on there, trim them bits off. If you want to, you can undo that bow and just put dangles, buttons, whatever. I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put that on there. And we shall put that tag. And that tag, maybe. Let me see. Got a few tags floating around. Oh, I got this little one. Got the little... Oh, and I had these as well that I wanted to add. Put them. These, sadly, I don't think you can get hold of these anymore. They were from Laura's shop, The Papered Soul. And Laura sadly passed away, so I don't think you can get hold of them anymore. Such a shame. They were beautiful. They are beautiful. Right, so that's me kind of finishing off. I'm just going to do the really final touches to it, and then I'll come back with a flip through of this. So like I said, the playlist will be linked below, the freebies will be linked below. The ladies that I've mentioned throughout these 7 parts, 6 parts, 7 parts, whatever it is, they're probably all linked below as well. They're constantly linked below. Yeah, so I'll come back with a proper flip through of this.